Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada had once said, grow what you eat and eat what you grow. So I or we with my brother, His Grace Mahapurush Prabhu, are on a small attempt towards this end. On that, I have made a small video. It's a bit big video, around 25 minutes or 20 minutes. So those who are interested, they can see it when they have free time, or at least you can see the first 5 minutes and then you can decide to see further. So an attempt to grow what you eat and eat what you grow. Hare Krishna. To reach this end, as you will see in the video, on a small medium-sized 1 acre plot, at present we have planted around 15 trees of fruits, flowers, medicinal, but totally we plan to plant at least 300 trees, shrubs, flowering, medicinal, fruits, grains, vegetables, all that together. But we have made a small start, a proper and successful start. We'll keep you updated as and when required. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. This is beautiful sunrise from our place near Ganpatipule on Newry Ganpatipule Road in district Ratnagiri. Today is 12th December 2024 and we see a village person going with some bulls to graze at the right sunrise time, and my brother, His Grace Mahapurush Prabhu, has purchased this land and we are developing it together. Developing in the sense, developing for a sadhana ashram, not developing for some commercial purposes. Our purpose is to facilitate for both of us, for any or other devotees who can also join sometimes, to have very peaceful sadhana in a serene atmosphere, so we can see the sun rising from behind the mountains on the east. In few weeks, maybe a week or 2 or 3 at the most, we'll get full NA permission for construction to start. Right now, I'll show you around the place now. The sun has risen, so very good time to take shooting. We can experience all the nice seasons, rainy season, summer season and also winter season here. Certainly winter is less harsh compared to interior Maharashtra and northern India, and rains are heavy, much heavy compared to these parts. So anyway, every place has its advantage, disadvantage, but Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. So what we have done, after we get the proper permissions of NA etc. in 2-3 weeks time, we'll start construction of the home. But before that, in the last rainy season, that is few months back, around 4 months back now, in July, that was 7th month, now it's 12th. Okay, 5 months back, we have planted quite many trees. As I said, it's an ashram for japa, sadhana, hearing, and also we want to have maximum fruits and vegetables and grains, which with like 5-6 people can easily sustain upon from the same place. So it's our rainy season, and certainly its plants will be living, they won't die easily. the main test of plants to continue living will be, say, in summer season. I'm aware of that, but still, let's see what Krishna is in plan. So anyway, to show you the geographical location, so right, you can see this is the main entry of the road of our plot, and just here is a mango tree, and that I'll just show you right away in a few seconds. So over there, we can see that the main Nivdi Ganpatipule road passes. Nivdi Ganpatipule road passes over here. So this is the highway. So that way, this plot is just going out and then coming in. This is the main Nivdi Ganpatipule road. Just across the road, you can see a petrol pump. So we have a petrol pump nearby. This is just a mango tree outside the plot. So here is the ST bus stop. So from bus stop is just literally 10 steps our plot, and from petrol pump it will be around 40 meters. And just last week I heard a wonderful news that across the plot in this side, businessman from Ratnagiri had purchased a plot, and he plans to make a water park over here. So that's a wonderful news. We can have a water park next to us whenever we feel just walk in. So that's about the location. And this side is the west side, Ganpatipule side, ocean side. Ganpatipule is around 10 kilometers from here. So that's also advantage. Hare Krishna. So having given this brief introduction, I'll move on to give those who are interested what plants we have planted. So let me start introducing various plants we have planted. So banana, plantain is auspicious, so let me start from it. But this banana is not special, but it's not easily available. It's available but not very easily available. This is a banana variety which is raw, so which we use for raw as for making sabji and like that. Also, when these raw bananas, they don't ripe, and even if they ripe, they are not good, means tasty or good to eat. These bananas have to be used raw only. So those who know raw banana, they will understand. So this variety is not easily available. So I have brought one. I had one in the previous place. So before selling it, I brought and planted one over here. So this is a auspicious plantain, and also we can see new leaves are coming in. You can see one at the top, and also old are drying. So this old leaves drying is not inauspicious. That's good. The old leaves will dry, and the many new will come in. This one, the center one, is just unfurling itself. In 1 or 2 days, it will be completely open. And in that organic farming technique, generally people, they want to keep their garden clean. Agriculture field. So what they do, they cut off these banana leaves. But that doesn't work that way, because you might have seen some banana plants, they put this support, like V support of sticks. Actually, Krishna has made, as I said in the beginning, Krishna has made everything perfect and complete. Purnamadaha Purnavidam Purnat Purnamudachyate. So when these banana leaves, banana is a very water rich plant. It requires more water, and the stem has 95% water. So what happens when these leaves dry and they come down like this, and we leave it like that, they cover the stem, and when we cut it, the stem becomes open. So when the stem is, like we see the sun rising over there now, where is the sun? Yeah, sun is rising. So what happens when these leaves, dry leaves are cut, the sun rays, the banana trunk is directly exposed to the sun rays, and the water content decreases, and the stem becomes weak, and we see when the banana comes, the load comes, the banana tree breaks and falls. That's what we see, and therefore people put this shaped support, wooden support. But actually, Krishna, we do double work. One labor is required to cut the dry leaves, second labor is required to put the stick, and one big wooden log is required. So it's a wastage. If you allow the dry leaves to remain like that, as I labeled something Sita Ashok, it's a very auspicious tree as per the Vedic culture, and you can see very new these pink leaves coming. They are just coming out. That means the tree is growing nicely. And also these leaves which I am touching with hand, when once there was some gap in watering the plant, so when the leaves were like this, they actually become dry. So I was feeling that they will die, but no, they have again got the strength back. So these are very new leaves coming. It's joy to see that the plant is living and flourishing. So this is Sita Ashok. Then we'll move on to the next plant nearby. It's a fruit plant. This is apparently not in a good shape right now. Let's wait and see. This is Sitafal. Sitafal is not a plant that thrives. It sustains itself in Konkan region, but not that it thrives. And generally it has a bit, because it is a more rainy area, and Sitafal is a plant of less rainy area. So the fruits have some fungal outside, fungus, but still it thrives, and for self-use it's quite good enough. So let's see how this plant grows in the further. And lo and behold, this is another plant which is generally not seen in Konkan, as far as I know. I don't know which part of India it is seen, Bharatvarsh. So it's thriving the best and flowering also the best. Certainly it's not a flower plant, although the flowers can be used. They look very beautiful, white, completely white flowers. So this plant is of Vajradanti. Those who have heard the advertisement Vico Vajradanti in their TV. So this is our tooth prick. We can brush the teeth with this Vajradanti. I don't know, I have not used it. Maybe use it after I come to stay here. So Vajra means very hard. So they can help to make your teeth very hard. So let's see, after I use it I will tell it. But this is Vajradanti plant. And just nearby, very small, but few weeks back only we planted this Tulsi leaf plants. Krishna Tulsi. Tulsi, there are two types, Krishna Tulsi and Rama Tulsi, is a dark colored Tulsi, a very auspicious one. And out of the 10, I can see 8 plants have survived. So that's good enough. Now they will have their own. This one plant is also now, you can see, developing manjari, very good. And this plant also developing new twigs and manjari. So that's a joy to see. So quick few more plants. This is curry leaf, curry patta. It's growing in a medium way, but certainly my experience is for all trees that is very season, tithi, many things expect a tree's growth. This is a medicinal plant called Saptaparni, and further over here is a big, we call it Papanis. This is a plant which grows in Konkan nicely. It's like a big size Mosambi, citrus fruit, and monkeys don't eat it much, so that's good. And further down over here is a spice. This is Tej Patta. I don't know what they call it in English, but this is Tej Patta plant growing nicely. It has grown almost double the size since we planted in 4 months, and many fresh leaves. From next year we can get our own Tej Patta. And further down, and also this can yield some money also when it grows in a big way. Tej Patta is a not very cheap price of spice, and this is a fruit which for us to eat, it doesn't have much commercial value, but this is called as white jam, or in Konkan they call it Vilaiti Kaju. I don't know what exactly to explain in English language. And this is Kokam. In Konkan they call it Ratamba. It's a famous fruit, sour fruit, but actually it's nature. You see, in the summer season in Konkan many yellow color fruits comes. They are mango, jackfruit, even cashew, and many this dark purple colored fruit comes. like karvanda, jambul, and this kokum. So that's Krishna's arrangements. All these yellow color fruits are quite sweet, and this dark color fruits are also sweet, but this purple color fruits, we all know kokum and jambul, they are both anti-diabetic, jambul seeds. So when the sweet fruits comes, Krishna has given the same fruits, yellow and purple, contrast colors. In Marathi we call it ambat god. So again the contrast taste. So eat lot of mangoes, lot of jackfruit, and along with that eat lot of karvanda, jambul and kokum. So like that. And these are many pineapple trees. Some are big, some are small. They are also growing nicely. So we have around 10 pineapple. Pineapple is a very slow growing plant. It gives only one pineapple in a year or something like that. One pineapple from one tree we already got. So they are also growing nicely. So few more trees. This is pomegranate, which is again not a plant with, it can grow, but again as I said, same thing like custard apple, sitafal. Because here it rains more, this is a plant where it generally rains less, like Solapur and Marathwada area. But yes, the fruits come, few fruits come, for one self consumption is okay. At least up till now it's growing luxuriantly. This is pomegranate, daim. And then in line 1, 2, here 3, and further ahead 4, 5. There are around 10 coconut plants. There are 3 varieties in this. 2 of them are Singapuri, which is generally used more for drinking fresh coconut water. But still, there also coconut becomes big. But the point is, they start giving coconut in 3 to 4 years and they don't grow very tall. And their lifespan is only 20 years. Then there is Lotan plant. There are varieties in this, few of them. They start giving coconuts in 5 to 6 years and they grow just few feet tall. This is variety from Gujarat, Lotan. There are also 2 plants of that. And then there are 6, they are called TD. TD means tall and dwarf. So they start giving fruits after 7-8 years and they go for 50 years and they go medium tall, quite tall but not very tall. And there is one plant which is a tea, which also gives a big coconut and goes very tall, and it will start giving fruit after 10 years. So we will start getting coconuts from 3rd or 4th year, hope so. And then every year it will go on increasing. So there are around 10 plants of coconut. Generally a family in one plant is enough for a family, 2. So this also we can sell. So some income here and there will happen. And then here we see a chiku plant which is also growing luxuriantly. And in this area, if chiku plant grows nicely, it gives abundant when it is fully grown, unlimited amounts of chikus. And then in between here there are 2 Peru plants. I will show you one of it. They are also growing quite okay. See, this is a Peru plant which is also growing quite okay with new leaves coming and things happening. And one plant which is now many people in Ratnagiri, they plant it, but it was not originally from Ratnagiri area, but it grows here. It is from Kerala area and we call it here, in Kerala they call it Nir Phanas, Nir jackfruit, or we call it Kerali Phanas. So when it grows big in month of July, August, September, it gives small, like this size, hand size of jackfruit like things. They don't ripe, or even if they ripe, we don't eat them ripe. But nice sabji happens. And one jackfruit is enough for one family in a day. So in the month of July, August, we'll have almost jackfruit sabji. Kerala jackfruit sabji alternate day or like that. As I said, some plants, sometimes the trees fall, sometimes leaves fall, they come new. So this is again a plant from this area. It's something like custard apple called Ramphal. Custard apple is called as Sitafal. That generally doesn't grow luxuriantly here. Even if grown, it doesn't give too many fruits. But this Ramphal tree gives too many fruits, same to taste and appearance. So Sitafal and Ramphal. Ramphal is from this area, Sitafal is not from this area. So this is a Ramphal plant, and this is clove, lavang. At present it doesn't have many leaves, but still it's growing. New leaves are coming, and you can see this, we all know, common thing. But this is a papaya. Then you may ask, what is so special? If you see in the market at present, all the papaya that are available, or maximum papaya, they are saffron from inside, orange color. They are all hybrid. These are the natural ones. In my childhood, all the time in our whole village we had eaten this. They are yellow color from inside, like sun. So these are those papayas. Although here there are some monkeys, so monkeys eat the leaves of papaya when they grow, because no one stays here. So monkeys have their time. Here they are black-faced monkeys called as langurs. And then there are many, forest type, no brand of mangoes, around 8 or 10 big plants. In Marathi we call it rival. But we have planted 4 plants of branded variety. This is, I labeled it. This is Kesar. This is from Gujarat, but it's very good to taste. And you can see new small leaves are coming. All the mango trees are growing nicely. This is a mango area. So this is Kesar, and I have planted 2 Kesar and 2 Pyri. Those who know, they can know a variety of mangoes. So this is Pyri. Again, one there is Kesar. And then here there is a small medicinal section. These are, we call it herbal tea, Pati Chaha. This is Brahmi, very good for the brain. Brahmi oil, kesh oil, if you know. So this is all Brahmi. It's like a creeper on the ground. And then aloe vera is there. I will try to zoom in, I won't go there. Yeah, you can see aloe vera is there. Sorry. And then, yeah, this is pan futi. I don't know what they call in English. But this is used for kidney stones, very good leaves for kidneys. So these are medicinal section. Again, here is one native non-hybrid papaya. Again, monkeys have eaten the leaves. But papaya is a very sturdy plant. It generally doesn't die that way. Although monkeys have destroyed it completely, it is growing again. And then here is a jambul tree. Old leaves dried out, but the new are coming. So this is for like sweet trees and sweet digesting things, jambul. And again, many flower trees are there. Oh, one flower tree is this kadam. This is kadam tree. It is also growing very nicely. It has doubled its height from 1 foot to 2.5 foot. Many new leaves and branches are coming. And a small plant here which has almost died, but somehow or other it has become alive again. That is a bale. So bale juice, bale plant is very dear to Lord Shiva. And also bale juice and bale leaves are very useful for stomach. In summer season the bale juice is very nice. So this is bale plant. It has died, but it is growing. So, and a quick run through remaining trees. This is Jaswand, hibiscus. Although it's used in Ganesh worship, we have planted it. It's also auspicious. This is lemon basil. It's not tulsi, but of the same family. So we brought around 5-6 of them: lemon basil, Thai basil, and Italian basil. But only lemon basil has survived nicely. So after we come to stay here, we'll plant all of them. And this is tagar. Some flowers have come. It's growing luxuriantly. It's again a rough and tough plant. It grows with less water and it is already growing luxuriantly. This is cactus, which has bright red flowers, and its leaves are useful for curing diabetes. And without diabetes also you can use it for preventive. And this is white kanchan. A beautiful flower comes, and also medicinal. So this is also growing quite okay. It's again a sturdy plant. And this is again a flower plant. It's small in size but it's growing. It's called Ananta. And then further down here we have Son Chafa. This is a small plant, struggling to grow but at least alive. And further at far distance here there is one more Kadamba. Kadamba flowers. This is the Indian Kadamba, not Vraj Kadamba. This is also growing luxuriantly over here, growing very nicely. It has already in 4 months. It's a fast growing plant and it has become around twice the height or more than that in 4 months. And this is a good growing Son Chafa. The more flower plants you have, the more birds come, so they eat insects and then they also help in more pollination of the fruit trees. This is again disturbed by monkeys. This is a very good variety of drumstick, moringa. But still, even though monkeys have eaten its branches, it's surviving. I hope it survives. A very special variety, nice tasty variety. So yeah, monkeys have eaten the leaves but new leaves are coming. So it seems to be it has survived properly, taken hold nicely. Near the well, although well has dried up by now, but to the boring we have good quantity of water, very good quantity. So this is Singapore cherry, not much known, but a small sweet cherries come again in the summer season. And this is again white jam, Vilaiti Kaju we call here. These are I'm not showing all, but few varieties of chafa trees. Son chafa, this is champak flower in Bengali. And a beautiful already flower to be offered to Krishna have appeared lot. Beautiful tree. It's a pink kanchan. It's a small tree. Again, it's grown to the double the size what we planted, and already many flowers are there. This also tree attracts many birds, which helps in pollination, and they eat the insects on the other tree. Astonishingly, sugarcane doesn't grow in Konkan. We just planted one eye of sugarcane and up till now it's growing good. Let's see what happens further. It's growing nicely, luxuriantly, thick and black color. And another tree we planted, it doesn't naturally grow much in this area. It grows nicely. It's a tree of a less water, but it does grows in this area if taken care and properly. So this is neem tree. Again, healthy, antiseptic, can be used in eating, bathing, brushing. It had died because, not died but almost died, because heavy rains in Konkan this year. 50% extra rains happened, but it has again resurrected and growing nicely now.